Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of Deckin Around Deck Specs. Today we are going to be taking a look at the White Flower playing cards by Jack Nobile. But before we jump into it, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. So I gotta say, man,
Ring the bell. Ring the
there you
bell.
go.
Ring the. It is a deck that was printed by USPCC. It is on air cushion. I believe it is premium crush. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it's an unspecified print run, and it was created by Jack Noble. And I'm going to read this because I don't want to butcher his name. But it was designed by Kiran Kuruvithadam, who has done so many decks. And he's actually, designed 3 of Jack Noble's. This deck is produced by Asacopa, which is out of Italy, and it's a standard tuck box. Diving into the tuck, it has a really cool kind of watercolor feel to it.
Yeah.
With that design on the front.
I dig that
Kiran is
vibe.
amazing. Yeah, Kiran's amazing, and I like the little petals on the back as well. And it does have writing on the sides, which you can barely see. Same thing for that tuck flap. But when you open it up, just the back design is very subtle and cool. And I don't mean cool as in like hip, but like it's really just like a cool tone. And the deck handles beautifully. These jokers are amazing. I love it. One of them is a queen reveal.
Nice.
On the back of the joker. Yeah. I really dig the design. It has standard faces and standard ports, minus a couple of them.
I think
that, they are custom. One of them is Jack Noble, and the other custom ones are, I assume, his friends or Kiran or, but they're really cool, standard-ish deck. There's Jack right there.
I really dig the aces too, the large central pips on the aces. I mean, I know I always say I love that, but it always looks beautiful.
Yeah, and you have, the red double bacca, the red on one side and blue on the other. But this deck is really, really subtle. It's really classy. It handles wonderfully. And Jack is kind of someone that doesn't get talked about a lot in the playing card community that I've heard. A lot of his decks, or most of his decks, I think he has 4 or 5 now. You can very rarely find available. They usually sell out really quick. He's a huge YouTuber, magician. He takes amazing photos as well, really creative photos. So check out. We'll leave his Instagram below and
In the description.
Yeah, he has some really cool decks, and he has him and Kiran have a deck coming out in December called the Black Flower. So that'll be really cool. When that drops, I'm sure it's going to be amazing. If you can find his old decks, one of them is called Gold Contemplation, and the other one's called Nirvana, and they're amazing decks.
Nice. Yeah, dude, I definitely love the back design on this one. For being subtle, I think it's got a very textile vibe to it, which I think is really cool. Like the patterning's beautiful, but it is simple. Definitely one of the better back designs I've seen in a while, even for an older deck. I think it just has such a traditional vibe to it while still being fresh and fun.
Yeah, I mean, all his decks, I would assume it's his style, seeing that he's done 4 decks in this kind of emotion, I guess you can say. But all his decks are really serene.
Nice.
Really just calm, serene, really nice colors. And I'm definitely looking forward to the December launch.
Nope. Well, like Steve mentioned, these are hard to find. There are some available at woundedcorner.com. Make sure to check that out if you're looking for these or any other, awesome decks. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And click the bell, because we drop these every Tuesday and Friday, and you want to get those notifications once we upload.
Peace!